Welcome to the Bigfoot Research Report, 1 December 2013. This is a report about a camper that keeps getting rolled over. In a very remote location near the Sitgraves National Forest on the Mogollon Rim, this property is located, and it's was meant to be an artist retreat, a place to get away from human beings and be able to revive both spiritually and mentally. The wildlife in this area include elk, deer, antelope, Mexican gray wolves, coyotes, and a couple of bobcats, and tons of rabbits. The first two projects that were included on this property was a water tower to provide water pressure for apple trees that were going to be planted in the area, and a camper to stay in until the actual cabin could be built. The next few photos are actually taken from the top of the water tower, giving a commanding view of the surrounding area. The white tanks and so forth are used for hauling and storing water, and of course the pickup truck is our transportation. And the camper, you can get a look at the camper sitting on the pallets down below. Now this camper is not lightweight. It weighs around 700 pounds. It's too heavy for one person to try to pick up and move. It's sitting on top of pallets very stably because we flattened it out and made it very stable. And it was fine for about a month. When we returned, we found it laying over on its top. It had just flat been rolled over and was laying on the top. It took several hours, a pickup truck and a winch, to be able to get it back into place, back on the pallets again. The boards on the sides, or the legs, were added to it, nailed to the camper, and buried into the ground, just in case it was wind, a super high wind that was blowing over on its side. 2 months later, the camper was found on its top once again. It had been rolled over regardless of the legs. We put it back in place, put the legs back on it, and we put a camera on top of the water tower looking down at the camper, and then we went to get some water to fill up the water tanks, and while we were gone, this picture of the camper was taken, and we have no idea what the black thing is in the shadow of the camper. On December 1st, 2013, we returned to the camper and found it pushed off of the pallets once again. This time we think we have some clues as to who our culprit is. We believe the big guy was looking for rodents or rabbits underneath the pallets under the camper, and the camper was getting in the way.